So today we're going to be slaying with one of my favorite archetypes, the signature Red Eyes monsters.
Red Eyes Black Dragon!
The classic Red Eyes Black Dragon is one of the 3 signature cards of the Yu-Gi-Oh series, with them being the coolest looking. Red Eyes Black Dragon is the embodiment of potential. I'm going to show you how to go head to head and obliterate in Master Duel Ranked, using my optimized Red Eyes deck, where you'll learn my tips, tricks, and combos I use with Red Eyes to stay on top of my opponents. Now, let's do our boy Joey Wheeler proud and serve red-eyed beatdowns to everybody. Hey everybody, Reaper here. I just set up my meta Red Eyes deck and fittingly named it Red Eyes Vow. Since we're going in Dragons Blazing and beating down our opponents with no mercy. Okay, let's show you how we build, burn, and attack with this deck with our first victim. Alright, we're up against Blunt Smoke. Let's go ahead and go second. We want that extra card draw with Red Eyes, because it's all about that potential, you know? Alright, let's see what we got here. Not too bad. Alright, yeah, we can deal with this. Instant fusion off the bat, okay. He's confident I don't have an Ash. Millennium Eyes Restrict? Okay, interesting. The Despia deck? What? Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and use our Infinite Impermanence on that. Stop him from making any plays. Super Folly, okay. Glad I used that before we got anything out. And he puts a Called by the Grave away. Okay. He's really using his resources here. Or should I say wasting it? Oh, so he goes into a Masquerade. Okay. That's probably going to be where he ends it. Nothing more he can do here. He gets our branded in red already? Wow. Interesting. Fine by us. Let's draw. Called by the Grave. That's perfect. Go ahead and set this down. We're going to use the Red Eyes Insight right now. That's fine. We're going to go ahead and send away our Wyvern. What that'll allow us to do is... Whoa! Oh my god, this guy's playing a Eldritch 2? So that Wyvern, what it'll allow us to do is bring a Red Eyes back from the graveyard if we don't summon that turn. Alright, so we had an Eldritch out. We're gonna go ahead and bring out our Red Eyes Fusion to our hand. And we got it in a Royal. Alright, 600 damage. So, we're gonna go ahead and bring out our Black Meteor Dragon. Go ahead and send away 2 cards. Bring him right out. Black Meteor Comet Dragon. Gonna proc his effect. And let's even out these life points. Go ahead and send away a Red Eyes Black Dragon to the graveyard. And there we go. Go ahead and battle. I'm gonna take away that Masquerade because it's kind of annoying. Nice 1k damage. Alright, let's pass. Blunt's like, oh crap, what now? Oh no, we forgot to set our Called by the Grave. I'm gonna go ahead and use our Red Eyes Fang. Oh, Eldritch, Eldritch. I know you disappeared from Master Duel. Okay, he's not a Conquistador. He's gonna use that right away next turn, I can tell. Okay, he brings back Masquerade. Still can't attack over me though. And he uses the branded in red? Sure. Oh, what? Ooh, a Guardian Chimera, okay. Alright, so let's not let that happen. We're gonna use our Red Eyes Fang, pick Chimera. And let's go ahead and equip him over here. Awesome. So we lost both those cards. We're gonna go ahead and use our Red Eyes Black Dragon and our Mana Dragon. big brain plays over here. Alright, so we can go ahead and bring out our Mana Dragon, as well as set a card. So, go ahead and pick another Red Eyes Fusion for next turn. And bring out our Red Eyes Black Dragon finally. And he sets a card, okay. One for one, okay. We can use our Red Eyes Fusion right now. And he max sees us. You know what? Let's call by the grave. And let's banish that Max C. Alright, first victory. Nice. Alright, so our next opponent is La Luke. And we get to pick. Alright, let's go second. Oh, that was pretty cool. So, not a bad hand. We've got some pretty good cards. Star Pendulum, okay. Sky Iris. Is this a pendulum deck? And it's gone. Alright, let's see what he scales. Okay, just recycled him. And the Supreme King Dragon. Just gonna bring another card. Ooh. So he can shuffle things back into the deck. That's kind of scary. Go ahead and set our return of the Red Eyes. We're gonna go ahead and play our Black Metal Dragon right now. Get our little starter play started. We're gonna go into Guard Dragon Pisty. We're gonna proc his effect. And add to our hand Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. We're gonna proc his effect right now. Send this boy to the banish. And bring him right on out over here. We can actually proc his effect now. Bring back the one from graveyard. Let's put him in defense in case. Proc his effect. Boost up that damage. And why not? Let's go ahead and boost up his damage a second time. Up to 4k now. Let's go ahead and battle. Love to see it. Alright, let's go into main phase 2. And set our Called by the Grave over here. And end our turn. Boost Alliance. Let's not. Go ahead and flip our Return of the Red Eyes right now. The reason why I do this is because if it gets sent to the graveyard, you can target one Red Eyes in our graveyard and special summon it. Okay. Our turn again. Let's go ahead and activate our effect here. Bring out our Red Eyes Black Dragon. Finally. Big boy's here to play. And we can summon our Gearfried. Let's go into our battle phase. Let's attack with our Red Eyes. Okay. Damn it. Let's go ahead and end our turn there. Luke's struggling. He's got no cards. I don't know if he has any plays, but we'll see. What are you doing over there? And they're gone. Ooh. Okay. So he's found an out. Alright. Let's stop that. Go ahead and banish him. Well, looks like
Damn, that's my whole plan.
do it, Lalu. Hit me. Get your licks in before I get mine. Okay, so we're gonna proc our Black Metal Dragon and our second one. So let's go ahead and add ourselves a Red Eyes Fusion to the hand. Go ahead and add a Red Eyes Spirit. Alright, let's draw. Oh, we got the Fang. Okay. So let's go ahead and use our Red Eyes Fusion. We're gonna bring out our Meteor Dragon. Actually, let's go ahead and send our Red Eyes Black Dragon. Let's bring him out over here. Proc his effect. Send our Wyvern in there. And let's set our cards down. And go into battle phase. Yeah. Yeah, take that damage. And that's game, baby. Next up is Quaza Plaza. Ooh, cool name. Alright, let's go second. Yee, floating. Alright, so I'm liking this hand a lot, actually. Yeah, Moki, get him scared. Ooh, it's the Battle of the Caribos. What is that? Whoa, 3K already? Oh, brother. Alright, that's fine. So, we have an app to that actually. So, we play our trap card first things first, of course. We're gonna go ahead and use our Red Eyes Fusion right now. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and go into our Meteor Black Comet Dragon. Send away our Red Eyes and also one of our Mono Dragons. Let's put them in the middle. Awesome, let's proc his effect. And let's throw away our Wyvern. There we go. Go ahead and go to our battle phase. Attack over that. Awesome. Alright, let's go ahead and end our phase there. Boston's like, that's my only play, bro. Oh, he's gonna climb. Okay. Go ahead and use our effect now. Bring out our Red Eyes Black Dragon. Oh, that's quite good for us. Oh, there we go. Just a little delayed. Let's bring out our Red Eyes. Use our Mono. Go ahead and put them in attack mode. Risky like that. Go ahead and put down our Return to the Red Eyes. And let's put our Red Eyes Black Dragon in defense. There you are, beautiful. Alright. Okay, so what are you doing there, Quaza Plaza? Oh, that's what you're doing. Okay. Well, that's a lot of cards you just put back. Whoa! Pot of greed? What are you doing over there? Ooh, EXC summoned. Ooh, he's getting attack over there, huh? But for who? Our mana dragon, of course. That's okay, we didn't have anything to do with them anyway. Let's see what we got. A Max C? Oh, amazing. Love to see it. Alright, let's go ahead and use our Return of the Red Eyes. Let it happen, Plaza. Alright, let's go ahead and go into battle. Let's attack. So, what I'm thinking he's going to do here is he's going to boost his attack to 4100 and we're going to collide. Or not, okay. Awesome, so we can use our Black Metal Dragon right now. Let's bring back another Red Eyes Fusion. Go ahead and attack, 2400. Love that. Main phase 2, we use the Red Eyes Fusion. Let's go ahead and send our Flare and our mana. Bring him right back out. And let's punish him for sending that away. Give him some burn damage. Go ahead and send our Red Eyes Darkness for 1400. Let's end our phase there. Go ahead and use our Maxi. Oh. Okay, that's game. Alright, let's get started on the deck list. So, first things first, if you haven't seen me play this deck yet, I really recommend you just going back and watching how I play it. It's really going to help you in terms of understanding this deck and how to combo with it. Alright, now, our first card is, of course, the Red Eyes Black Dragon. You gotta have them. I played 2 of them. That's all you really need in this deck. I complement that with the Black Sun of Legend. I played Black Metal Dragon. This is always going to be like your starting card. If you have this in your hand, you just go ahead and play this. Then you would either link into a Guard Dragon Pisty or a Link Caribos. I tend to go with the Guard Dragon Pisty because you're going to have to banish him in just a second. Because once you send this bad boy into the graveyard, you proc his effect, which lets you add 1 Red Eyes card from your deck to your hand. From here, you want to go with your Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. His effect is he can get special summoned from your hand if you banish 1 dragon monster. So what you're going to do is banish your Guard Dragon Pisty for this to work, and he comes out for free. You can go ahead and proc his effect and bring back your Black Metal Dragon to the field. Proc his effect again and have your Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon gain that 600 attack. Next up, we play our standard hand traps, our 2 Maxis and 2 Ash Blossoms. We have a Red Eyes Wyvern. This bad boy can let you summon a Red Eyes monster if you don't summon that turn. Next up, we got a Red Eyes Retro Dragon. If you have a level 7 or lower Red Eyes monster that you controlled and it was destroyed by an attack or card effect and it's sent to the graveyard, you can actually proc this guy's effect from your hand and it'll bring him out and any other card that was destroyed that turn for free, and it'll make it like it was never destroyed. Next up, we have our Gearfried. This card complements our Red Eyes Slash Dragon pretty well. We'd use him to make our Red Eyes Slash Dragon by sending a Red Eyes Black Dragon and a Warrior, which our Gearfried is the Warrior. From there, we can actually target a warrior monster from our graveyard, which would be our Gearfried, and equip it, and this card would actually gain 200 attack. Later on, if we need to negate anything, we can actually use that equip card that we equipped, which was Gearfried. We'd send him back to the graveyard, and our Red Eyes Slash Dragon would negate an effect. Next up, we have our Mana Dragon, Zernishron. So if a spell or trap is targeted and destroyed, you can actually special summon this guy from your hand or graveyard, and bring back 1 spell or trap and set it onto your spell trap zone. Really great. Plus, you get a +1 monster on the field for attack or defense. Next up, we have a Red Eyes Black Flare Dragon. We play this card as a standard level 7 because he's treated as a normal monster while we don't normally summon him. Because since he is a Gemini, you can't actually normal summon him on top of his actual summon. This makes it so whenever he attacks a monster, you get to inflict battle damage equal to your opponent's card's attack. Next up, we have a Nocto Vision Dragon. We play this with our Dragon Shrine because we try to send this with a Dragon Shrine into the graveyard because we can banish this card from the graveyard and negate an effect. Next up, we use Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. Again, this is just a great combo starter to bring out our other dragons from the graveyard or hand. we have our standard Harpy's Feather Duster, our Inferno Fire Blast. This makes it so instead of attacking, we just choose the monster that we want and it'll inflict burn damage equal to that monster's attack. So sometimes what I'll do is, if I know that I'll win the duel if I just do the burn damage, instead of the difference of damage that they'll take if I attack their monster, I'll use my Meteor Black Comet Dragon and I'll use this effect. And they'll just take 3,500 on the spot. The downside is, if we use this, our Black Meteor Comet Dragon can't attack that turn. So you need to see if it's a worthy trade-off. Next up, we have our 1-for-1. We send one monster from our hand to the graveyard and then special summon one level 1 monster from our hand or deck. This is a great card to get out our Black Metal Dragon and get our engine going. Red Eyes Fusion is our standard card to fuse into our extra deck monsters. We have our Meteor Black Comet Dragon, of course, and we also have a Red Eyes Slash Dragon. The Claw of Vermos helps us equip this to any one of our monsters, and when it does, it gains 1,000 attack and 500 attack and defense for each dragon monster on the field or in the graveyard for both players. We played 2 Return of the Dragon Lords because this card can actually help you bring back a dragon monster from the graveyard, and if they are targeted again to be destroyed, you can actually banish this card and save that dragon monster from being destroyed. Next up, we play 3 Red Eyes Insights. This is a great card to get your Red Eyes monsters into the graveyard where they tend to want to be, and we can actually add a Red Eyes spell or trap from our deck to our hand. It is once per turn though, so keep that in mind. We play 1 Moon Mirror Shield. That's in case we battle a monster that we can't get over in terms of attack or defense. We would throw this on and our monster would gain 100 attack or defense depending on what we're doing. So for example, if we were playing with our Red Eyes and we were facing a monster that had 3,100 damage, we would equip this to our Red Eyes and our Red Eyes' attack would go from 2,400 to 3,200, 100 over our opponents just so we could attack it. And this procs anytime our opponent attacks us, or if we attack our opponent, we're always going to be 100 attack or defense higher than our opponent. Very annoying card for them to deal with. Next up, we have our Power of Guardians. We played 2 of these. This is the card that makes our deck more relevant in today's meta. So what this does is we equip this to any monster that we have, and we go into our battle phase. And once we do that, this card puts a spell counter on it, and our monster gains 500 attack and defense, and it stays on our monster. So each time we battle, this card gains a spell counter, increasing our monster's attack and defense. And when our monster is about to be destroyed by battle or by card effect, we can just remove a spell counter from this card and save it. Really great card. We play our standard 2 Called by the Graves. We play a Red Eyes Spirit in case we really need to summon a Red Eyes monster to the field. We play our Red Eyes Fang with Chain. When we first equip this card to our Red Eyes, it allows it to attack twice. If we proc it a second time, it allows us to choose one of our opponent's monsters and equip it to our monster, and our attack changes to that monster's attack. We play our 2 standard Infinite Impermanences to negate any monsters our opponent might have. We play 2 Skill Drains because this deck goes really well with Skill Drains. We don't really use a lot of our effects except for maybe our Red Eyes Darkest Metal Dragon. So you really have to facilitate your battle and see if it's worth playing or not. Next up, we have a Return of the Red Eyes. We played this when we have a lot of Red Eyes on the field, and we can just keep on bringing out more Red Eyes from our graveyard through the field. Keep in mind though, you can only target normal monsters, so that would be like a Red Eyes Black Dragon, and also a Red Eyes Black Flare Dragon. Moving on to our extra deck. This guy we play with our Claw of Vermos. We have our standard 2 Red Eyes monsters. We have our Baron de Fleur. We can go into Baron de Fleur with this deck using a Red Eyes Black Dragon and our Ash Blossom. Since our Ash Blossom is a tuner, it's a level 3 and plus level 7 would equal up to our level 10 for our Baron de Fleur. Next up, we play our number 11 Big Eye. It requires 2 level 7 monsters, which we have a lot of in this deck. It allows us to detach 1 material and take control of one of our opponent's monsters. We play our Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon. Again, this is 2 level 7 monsters. It can't be destroyed by card effects while it has Xyz material. Also, each time our opponent activates a card or effect, it inflicts 500 damage to them. And then once per turn, we can quick effect. We detach 1 Xyz material from this card and target 1 Red Eyes normal monster from our graveyard, and we get to special summon it. Going on from there, we have our Link Caribos. We have our Guard Dragon Pisty. We have our Heretic Seal. We have our Nightmare Phoenix. Our Preda Plant to go into Fusion. We have a Red Eyes Fusion opening hand. We have an Appaloosa, and we have our Excess Code Token. And that's it. That's the deck. Peace.